Coach, do you feel like the scoreline was a good representation of the team's effort tonight?
Yeah, I thought we had a kind of a sloppy first period. A lot of turnovers and didn't get into a rhythm. And the second and third, I thought we played really good hockey.
We talked a lot about the crowd here and the excitement. Sort of tonight, it seemed to really ramp up when you had the sequence where Minchukov had the chance, and then we stopped the breakaway. Gudas's goal, we heard it really erupt. Just your thoughts on the energy and emotion around the team right now.
I think the crowd's been terrific. Every game, the crowd's been into it. Some of the game, I think there's one game we're kind of flat. It might have been the Pittsburgh game, but they've been involved in it. And fans love hits, fights, and goals and rebound chances. So I think there was a lot of that tonight, and so it was good. It was just a good home game.
What did you see in that sequence? Powell obviously activates there, nearly scored. You get caught in the breakaway the other way. I didn't see how Gramlin got so far behind you guys.
I think that was the power play, right? Where he came down on a 3-on-1. I think he just hung in the neutral zone, hoping that when if we didn't get the 3-on-1, he was going to have a breakaway. And he thought it. So, but there's an unbelievable number of scoring chances, like high quality chances. Crowd loves that, obviously. So it was a good game. I also like the way when we get up 3-1 and 4-1. I like the way that we managed the puck. We put it deep. We kept forward check and got the puck back. So it was I think it was a good team effort.
In a 4-1 game, the performance of the goaltender can kind of get lost in it, but Gibson made a lot of key saves tonight to make it make sure that the Sharks didn't get back in the game as well.
Yeah, Gibby was good. He played the puck well. He saved the puck, and I would say the goalie's like a quarterback, right? And he handled the game really well.
Speaking of quarterbacking, 2 more on the power play tonight. Pretty neat one, 4-on-3 with that give and go. Just your thoughts on how that's been developing coming forward lately?
Well, Newell's been around a long time, and he's had a number of different power plays. And beginning of the year, it was a little bit dry, and I think he worked his way into getting some combinations out there that were going to have some chemistry. And they did he's done a great job, and they've responded.
Do power play styles go in trends that change over time?
Yeah.
How rapid is that change?
It's not that rapid. I mean, there's only so many different ways you're going to kill penalties. These guys were doing like that spoke system where you shoot out into lanes, and last game they were doing a push down. Tonight they were doing a combination of both. So I think Newell does enough research to know what we're going to face. And you try and find those trigger points that are going to allow the power play to get scoring chances. And we could have had a couple more power play goals. I mean, Mac had a wide open one time and decided to wait, try and hit a guy backdoor. But I think it's all built into the pre-scout.
It was another really good game for Leo. Obviously, as his rookie season progresses and the team looks to manage kind of his workload, what have you been impressed with so far in these last couple of games for him?
I'm impressed with his bounce back after having a couple of flat games. We were worried about that, in terms of the load he's playing. He's a young kid, but he's so confident with the puck. I mean, he gets the puck, and you can actually feel the energy in the building rise, right? Because when he gets it through neutral zone, you can see he's just scanning what's around him. It's a very unique talent. Like in that goal that he got, the 2-on-1, I can't remember if it was the second or third goal. It was the second goal the other night. He had the ability, the poise to look over his shoulder to see where the back checkers were, so that he knew he had some time to open up and take the one-timer. Like, that's a window into talent right there. You can't really teach that. So, and I think as he continues to get more comfortable with the league, and then the players he's playing against, he's going to continue to get better.
As we're heading into a back-to-back, I don't know, is this your first one to travel or the second? We were talking to Radko, and he was saying, with younger guys, in some ways it's not as much of a concern because of their energy levels tend to recuperate faster. But just as you guide some of these guys that haven't been on these trips before, or manage this, how do you guys plan to approach it?
Well, we just had a 4-game road trip, right? We had some days in between, but I don't know if it's going to get any harder than when we went from Vegas opening night, our first game. Then we get in here at like 3 in the morning and then played Carolina at 5, I think. So they'll be fine. I mean, we have young guys, and they'll energize themselves.
Zegras is still day-to-day. Do you think he'll be on the road trip with you guys?
He'll be on the road trip. I'm not sure if he's going to play, though.
And then also, maybe perhaps this is a question better suited for the front office, but do you foresee Leo playing in both of the games on the road trip? Or
That's going to be up to Pat and his staff.